thousands of kilometers is their journey to migrate south?
I can't remember the specific number, but I do know, I'm pretty sure they boast the world's longest migration routes. They eventually will make their way all the way down to Antarctica from here.
Crazy.
And then they'll come right back up once they're done down south.
Yeah, that's nuts considering, well, like I was in Chile a while back, and from north to south, I think, I'd like somebody maybe to check it out if you guys are at home and you don't mind. I think it's like around 4,000 kilometers of coastline or something for just Chile.
It's really impressive how far they travel.
If the Arctic terns are, I mean, that's just Chile basically. That's South America, South America. So that's pretty wild. We're just creeping up on the Sea North 2 boat here. Remy was nice enough to let us know he had some whales in the area, and it looks like there's a bunch cruising around. So we'll get the cam back down and putter around a little bit. Maybe we'll go chat with those guys over there and see what's going on. Oh yeah, there's a group in front of us. Maybe we can get them to, they're heading the other way, maybe we can get them to follow us and bring them back to the boat.
Oh, we've got some behind us as well. There's some behind us. It looks like they're coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe, and it is way calmer here. Good call. I have to thank Remy when we get up there.
Oh, there's some over there too.
Yeah, we got a few whales around.
Oh, there's a group coming up our way over there, I think.
Yeah, they all look like they're heading back downstream, but let's see if this group will follow us. See if we got, oh yeah, the camera will be pointing to the boat there. We'll get on the starboard side, so yeah, some big adults, yeah, some big guys.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Sorry? I saw some yesterday. I know, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. How old? Well, right now they think 35 to 50 years. They tell the age, one of the ways is by the growth rings in their teeth. And until kind of fairly recently, they thought it was 2 growth rings represented 1 year of growth. And now they're actually starting to think that it's possible 1 growth ring represents 1 year of growth. So if that's the case, then that's going to flip things all around. There's a few that are very recognizable. It's difficult. There's 3,000 to 4,000 that are in the estuary in the summer, so it's tough to say. Oh, I'm not sure. That's kind of a tough number too. I'm not sure if there's quotas. Like I know for like narwhals and stuff, it's very strictly regulated further up north, but I don't know what the case is for beluga whales. We did have some hunters in the area like a week or a week and a half ago, but I'm not sure how many they got or how often they're out hunting. It's tough. I don't know. They have. I think they're pretty respectful if they do get quotas. Sorry, I just turned around here. So oh, the camera's flipped. It'll have to take a second to get around now that I turn around. But yeah. So it would be. Yeah, I'd have to cover up the camera and I'd get in trouble. But no, I don't know lots about the quotas and stuff. I do know that the ones they do set out, though, the Inuit people are very respectful and they do adhere to the rules that are made. I think, and I like that could be wrong, but they work. Nunavut works with Manitoba and stuff on some of that stuff, I think. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, and we also have, so they'll have highlights, but as soon as we go off the air, they'll have the Cape North and Cape South cams come up live. They're in Churchill as well, and you might get to see a polar bear, some caribou, or something like that. And they've got the Aurora cam as well at the CNSC. So guess when you guys get home, depending on where you're at, if it's not too late, tune in there, and you might get to see some awesome northern lights. Churchill's got some of the best in the world, so it's worth checking out. I was told too, people like, well, you'd be able to confirm this. There's a lot more calves this year, it seems. Hey, like there's a few people have told me that's more than they've seen in past years.
Not really.
No, it's about the same.
It's the same. Thing is with calves this time of the year and till the end, almost the end of the season, you're gonna start seeing pods and groups of whales that are all mothers and calves.
Yeah.
So at this time of the year, I call it the social time of the year. The Capeland spawns are done. The calving's done. They're all shiny, clean, all molted. There's no more dead skin on them. And they start gathering up in these social pods. So big groups of adult males.
Yeah.
Big groups of teenagers.
They're the best.
And then you'll get these big pods of mothers and calves.
Yeah.
And then it seems like coming close to the end of the season around September there, then they all split up again back into pods of a mother and a calf, a bull male, teenagers or adolescents, and then they all leave.
Yeah, the adult pods are my favorite. The adult pods are my favorite. They're the most entertaining, I find. And oh, what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, I consider this like I think of it as their summer vacation. They're coming where it's warmer, lots of food to get fat and chill out and raise the kids and let them play around. And it's fairly, I think, stress-free from what I could tell. There's not a lot of hardships for them here in the estuary.
That's exactly what it is. It's Mexico for beluga whales.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh.
Pod here coming up.
Yeah, good call on this area. It's way better than at the mouth and a lot calmer.
I was flying up here and I saw maybe 4 whales from Hudson Bay to here.
Oh, really?
And 2 of those were by your boat at the mouth.
Yeah.
And I came off step and I didn't see anything. I'm like, I'll try it out. As soon as we come off step, boom. We had about 4 whales come to the surface.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's tricky. You got to find where they're hanging out for the day.
Oh, there's more over there.
Oh, yeah. So they're kind of surrounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their hydrophone down too, so that's what we're picking up. Actually, I can get our speaker back on as well. Oh, we're getting some photos. That might be, oh yeah, they're above deck. Oh, distance from Churchill to Punta Arenas. I was in Punta Arenas. That's a nice place. That was right where I left from to go to Ushuaia, which is the southernmost city in the world in Argentina. There's a town that's off continental Chile that's further south, but Ushuaia is considered a city. It's furthest southern, or the southernmost city, and then you're about, at that point, you're about 1,000 kilometers from Antarctica, I believe. So from here, Churchill to Punta Arenas, 12,585 kilometers, or if you're in miles, that's 7,820 miles. That's ridiculous for a distance to swim. Wow.
Oh,
There is
over
oh,
there.
got a couple behind us. Yeah, Punta Arenas. Yeah, it was a really neat spot. That's right around Weir, close to an area called Tierra del Fuego, the land of fire. That's where I got to go to see some king penguin colonies and flamingos, which I thought was an odd combination to see in the same area. I wouldn't expect that. And someone, I think it was a Southern girl, asking about Jacques Cousteau. I don't know. I know the name. Do you know?
Jacques Cousteau is
It's a
renowned, I think, marine biologist or oceanographer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just know he's like a big name.
I never.
The oceans, yeah.
I don't know if I'd say it's before my time or I just never
I think I
knew about him.
There was some TV show when I was a kid that.
Yeah, it says his shows were always a must-see.
Yeah, from when I was younger, like I loved watching it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'll have to look him up more or check it out. So I guess maybe I
it might have been a cartoon or something.
Went over my
head
head
much about it.
See, I got a few hanging out.
Going over the place.
Very still.
There might be some more over there.
Yeah, still pretty.
Clarity's
not that great.
That one's coming up.
Yeah, some on the two on the port side. Maybe heading under the boat and might get to see him in the underwater cam. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. Nope, not gonna go under the boat. See a footprint there behind us.
Oh, there's one getting pretty close to the boat. Might be going under. There's one right behind you, like right there.
Oh yeah, just behind us. So we're kind of drifted. We're closer to Sloop Cove than we are to Cockles Point now. Wow, we drifted a lot. What time is it? You'd think almost the tide was going out already, but it shouldn't be. Crazy. Just the wind is pushing us that much, I guess.
Looks like we have a beluga that's coming up to hopefully check out the boat. Guess not.
Yeah, they're sort of zigzagging all over the place right now. They're doing their own thing. Not a lot of interest in the boats, but at least they're not scattering when we come around. Well, there you go. We got one underwater photo. Cool. I think, unless I could have missed him too. That's for sure, but I think that's one of the first ones. Oh, we got a couple now. Cool. They're not that loud right now, though. See if we can get their attention.
To the mat, north to the mat. Sorry, just waiting for the radio chatter to calm down. Go ahead. Copy. See you in about 5 or so minutes.
There's a juvie up ahead.
Pardon?
I saw a juvie come up for air up ahead. Looks like it could be with an adult.
Oh, there, yeah. Couple there, and these guys are just floating. They're taking a break, it looks like. There's maybe half a dozen of them just sitting at surface over there. See if you could get their attention. Crazy how nice and warm it is out right now. No, they're going to be cutting across.
Sorry, where'd you say they were going?
Oh, Sea North, they're going to be heading back to launch, so we're coming up on this little group here, and they're probably going to be heading straight out in front of us, the Sea North 2. Let's see what these whales do. And then maybe we'll keep moving up towards Cockles. I could see a few whales up there.
Yeah, go ahead, Possum.
They're just drift with these guys right now. There's 4 big adults here.
Yeah, I heard Mitch mention that things are pretty good over there. Whether or not that was relating to lunch or whales, I'm not 100% sure, but I can try and reach them. I'm kind of up at Cockles right now, but I'll try right now. North 2 to Mitch. North 2 to Mitch. You got a copy? Sorry to interrupt you.
They're behind us.
They're right behind us.
Mitch, Jocelyn, do you have a copy? Sounds good. North 2 out.
A little squeak there.
Some coming up for air over there, but that could just be waves.
Oh yeah. A few of them there. So yeah, maybe they're gonna be hanging up around the point. We'll go check it out. I guess Jacques Cousteau's son, I don't have a name here, but he's a renowned marine biologist as well.
Runs in the family.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check it out when we get off the water. Well, those things look a little different than the other terns we were seeing. There's two different kinds right there.
Yeah, there's a tern. The other two could be. I'm not sure how to pronounce if it's Jaegers or Jaegers.
Oh, okay.
But I'd have to bring out a bird book to make sure I was right.
I've heard, that name. Yeah, it sounds like that. And there is a couple different types of terns. There are like
Yeah.
a few here, eh?
Yeah, Arctic terns are the ones I'm most aware of, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if there's a
That's
couple
mostly
others,
what we've seen out here,
Yeah.
but that was the first time I've seen that kind, whatever those ones were. They didn't have the black top like of their head, and then they
Yeah.
looked like they had a different coloration on the front of their wings. We'll have to have
If only,
Journey back out, and she'll bring her bird book with her.
Yeah, if only I knew my birds better.
Well, we got a link from Pan here for the Cousteau family. That'll make it easy for me too when I get home. Just click on that. So I guess here bear season probably starts September, October-ish, goes into November.
Because usually bear season starts in the summer, just kind of peaks in September, October when the bears are starting to head back out to the bay.
Yeah.
Essentially they're forced to come through Churchill.
Yeah. November is when they when we start to get freeze up, and that's when the bears are hoping to get back out on the water. So it's another short season, goes by quick.
Yeah, because I've heard there's other summers for parks that they've been up to their armpits trying to keep up with all the bear sightings.
Oh yeah.
During the summer months.
Yeah.
But this summer's been pretty slow for the bear sightings.
Yeah, it's been.
Thank goodness, but
a lot different.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's picking up though, from what I could see. We spotted one the other day on the way to launch the boat. There'll be so bear season coming up elsewhere. Like mentioned in the comments, there'll be hunting season for black bears and stuff elsewhere. They'll be doing fall bear soon.
Oh.
There we go, just out of nowhere on the starboard side. A little group. Well, we're not really making ground here at all. We're going to have to pull the underwater cam up if we actually want to get over to Cockles. We'll hang here for a few more minutes, and if we're getting lots of whales, then we won't go anywhere, but that one's turning around.
Oh, it looks like you might have one coming up behind the boat. Oh. There's one coming up.
Yeah.
The other's interested too.
Yeah, they're moving through, eh? This happens quite a bit where we'll just basically sit still. We're idling, just basically staying stationary with the current,
Looks
pushing
like,
back at us, and the
might be
whales.
one over there, but that could just
Whales
be
will just
lighting.
keep swimming by us.
Yeah.
It looks like a calf in there too. The visibility is not great right now, but we're seeing whales. So it's not all bad.
we got. Looks like we got a group over there.
Oh yeah.
3.
Big adult there on our starboard side, and a few others just kind of further out. Clouds don't seem too intimidating yet. There's those ones right straight to our right, but I think they're gonna blow by, and everything that's coming doesn't look too nasty. Hopefully we won't run into any issues. Definitely don't see any funnel clouds.
Not yet, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, right beside the boat here.
Us too. Hear the motor?
Just cruised right up. They're pretty close to the cam there.
It looks like they're veering off that way.
Oh yeah.
More over there. Those two look like they might stop by for a visit.
Pardon?
It looks like those two over there might stop by for a visit.
Yeah, maybe they're on the way. They sometimes trick you though, and they'll look like they're coming and then they veer off at the last minute.
There's also one behind you.
No, there's two there. There you go, big group rolling through. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting some photos, it looks like. It's really interesting to see the whales underwater when they're swimming, because even yesterday when we were in the clear water and we were cruising along pretty good and watching them under the water, they don't have a lot of body movement. Like, they're very efficient, it seems, at preserving their energy. They're able to maintain speed, and it's not like they're working hard for it. So yeah, it does appear like they're kind of just floating around in the water when you watch them. It hardly looks like they're swimming. It looks like they're just weightless, floating in space. Oh, we're getting some good pictures. One came to check out the cam there. Yeah, we'll try to get in front of that group there. Yeah, it's a beluga boat. Yeah, we're getting some action now. Senior 2 is going to head out with their next group. So we'll be seeing them again here soon. Juvies on the port side.